honoring America's heroes through investing. UBS launching Honor earlier this year. That's HONR, an ETF that focuses on companies that provide opportunities to veterans. Joining me now is Rich Sia, head of InsightShares by UBS. Why did you create this product?
Well, it was a fantastic opportunity. I mean, this was the first of its kind veterans ETF, and we created it because two things. One, we think that capital markets can be a force for good. The stock market is something that everybody should be able to have access to, and it can create change. And in this case, a positive change for our nation's veterans. And then the second part is that we think that companies that support veterans by hiring them and bringing them into their workforce are going to be poised to perform better over the long run because they're getting some of the top talent that other companies are ignoring.
Eric?
Yeah, so I was going to ask you, these socially responsible investment strategies are extremely popular these days, but I think veterans are a cause that supersedes all of that. And veterans post 9/11 have a very low unemployment rate, but they're underemployed, meaning they're having a hard time making ends meet. How can these companies that are on your radar really sort of help with that problem?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And so this is kind of not your father's socially conscious product, right? Because to your point, there really aren't a lot of investment products that focus on veterans. And so as you said, unemployment is not the big issue, but 1 in 3 veterans are underemployed. And it's because companies are not valuing the skills correctly that veterans have. In many reasons, because they don't understand the jargon of the military experience, and they don't, they haven't lived that life themselves in corporate America. And so what our companies do that are in this fund that they do well is that they provide mentoring, they work on the translation of the veteran resume to find out what is the real skill set that we could put people to work directly with.
Kevin's actually in the ETF business, so I know that you have a question about, do these companies, although they do great work with veterans, do they make good investments?
Right, and I think that was kind of where do we position ourselves for our portfolios for something like this? Is this meant to be as an overlay? So we have our core positions and then just add in sort of an ancillary position in this, because socially conscious investing, when I look at performance, it can be choppy, it can, and so you're kind of ignoring performance as the main driver, right? So then how do you position a product like this in your portfolio?
Yeah, and that's absolutely right. And there's many advisors and investors out there who have a bad taste in their mouth about socially responsible investing because some of the earlier iterations didn't perform well because they were strictly exclusionary strategies, which would take a sector or a set of names and eliminate them from consideration. And then you have basis risk versus what you're doing.
Right, like guns, even though we have a Second Amendment. Any company that's associated with tobacco.
Tobacco is the historical kind of example. When we look at Honor, we think of it as a core diversifier. So it's something that you can use in your core portfolio because it's mostly blue chip companies. It's 100 companies, mostly large cap companies you've heard of: Starbucks, Amazon, Humana, Allstate. These are the types of companies that are included in the index. But it does have different sector tilts from the broad marketplace, and so it's something that can contribute to your overall portfolio construction. And I think that's how people should think about using it.
What about, because I think if you ask me what companies really try to go out of their way to hire veterans and train them and give them opportunities, I think of Walmart and SAP Software of two large corporations.
I mean, these are the types of companies that are included in the Military Veterans Index, which is what the ETF tracks. And you bring up a good point, because sometimes people think about a veterans product must be just aerospace and defense.
No.
And of course, there are going to be those companies in there. But it's broadly diversified. Financial companies are very supportive of the veterans community, technology companies. So you really run the full gamut.
Home Depot. Home Depot's been great. I own Home Depot personally because of the management team, because they do focus on stakeholders.
And that goes back to one of the founders, Ken Langone.
Yep, exactly.
And the founding team. Ken made a comment here on Maria's show one day. He said, "I've never ever regretted hiring a veteran, ever." I've never had a regret giving a veteran a job or helping a veteran.
You think about the responsibility that veterans have at such a young age. This is the type of thing we're looking for colleagues and employees at all of our companies, right? Leadership, attention to detail, grace under pressure, and loyalty, right? Working for a bigger common goal. So it's all the things that we say we want in companies, but which companies are doing the best job of finding that and doing the translation exercise.
And how do we get a company on your radar that wants to work with veterans and say, hey, get involved?
So it's such such a great point, and this has been to me, the most encouraging thing since we launched the fund is that a number of companies have come to us and said, hey, how do we get involved in this, right? And because that's what's going to drive social change, if more companies are doing this. And so the way to do that is to be part of this kind of military-friendly rating system that is out there, and that will enable companies who have the programs to be recognized for what they do.
Great to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Great to see you ahead of this Memorial Day.